Hello, welcome back to the channel. This will be a reading for Sagittarius men. Let's dive in for Sagittarius masculines. Sagittarius masculines. You could be confused or you could be thinking about a lot of different things. You could have love on the brain. There could be like a lack of communication, or somebody could be quite independent around you. This could be a feminine energy, or this could be you just kind of in your private world. You could feel like you're unsuccessfully like manifesting something, like you're not getting what you want. You could feel a little broke right now, or a lack of healing or something like that. There could be a level of fickleness as well. But let's pull some cards. Sagittarius masculines. Spring. So maybe things will get better in spring. Actually, they will definitely after April when we're done a lot of the retrogrades. Interesting. It could be a need to like work less or something like that, or take more breaks, or enjoy more pleasures of life and kind of relax into life more so. Let's see what else we've got. You could be coming out of like sticky old habits or like mindsets. Sagittarius masculines. Sagittarius. Yeah, interesting. Like you could have had like a really sharp tongue, or like the cougar. I think I just mentioned that for Sagittarius's bonus. Peacock's tail, interesting. I think I'll read that one for you guys. Another Sagittarius could be relevant. Career could be relevant. There could be like a lot of spiritual awakenings. Somebody here could like Latin music or like Narcos, the TV show. Full vision, the spectrum and inclusivity. The spectrum and inclusivity, interesting. Full vision. The peacock's tail is a sacred image in alchemy. The mesmerizing display of tail feathers opens to mark the alchemist having shifted from single to multi-perspective. This is a great achievement for the alchemist that's opened 1,000 sets of eyes instead of one. They've discarded black and white thinking and are allowed the full spectrum of colors, nuances, and solutions to come into the fold. And this could help you heal as well. Creative solutions to complex social and political polarities can be found in this sacred space. The force field of possibilities is open, and the alchemist has entered a new paradigm belonging to multiplicity, dimensionality, and inclusion. Utilize this perspective for positive change while it lasts. When falling back into black and white thinking, as any alchemist does, envision the splendor of peacock's tail. Each feather contains a shimmering universe of possibility. Go deeper, watch the movie The Wizard of Oz to ponder 1,000 eyes. Notice the palette of the cards. Are they black and white or leaning towards a certain color? There is wisdom to be gleaned from the color's message. Bring as much color in as you can today. Experiment. Use it as a therapeutic means of expression and a way to loosen up rigid thoughts. Interesting. All right, and I guess we'll just, for our own kind of sake, we'll read Oil of Vitriol. Let's see. I think we can kind of, and I already know what this card's about, so I'm not going to waste my time trying to find it. It's basically about negativity, negative speech, Sagittarius masculines, messages for the masculines, Sagittarius masculines, men, Sagittarius men and masculines. What are the messages for Sagittarius men and masculines? All right, we have endings are new beginnings, right? You can't have a new beginning if you don't have an ending. Envious. So maybe you're coming out of some kind of envy, or you could have been dealing with some envious people. Empty promises. So maybe this is to do with somebody that was quite independent, maybe, or there's a lack of communication or lack of honesty. They are investigating you. So somebody could be watching somebody, detective mode. Don't bite off more than you can chew. This person could be overburdened and kind of needs to maintain their own boundaries. Unstoppable. This person could also be very determined, and don't feel bitter. So that's your advice. And he will always be attention seeking. So maybe somebody here is attention seeking or something like that. You are getting channeled messages. Interesting. Evolving, clearing / releasing equals changed frequency. Evolving, clearing, and releasing, changed frequency. Okay. And we have changing your destiny, leadership. Okay. And healing finances. All right. We did see something about that. And very naive. So maybe you were naive in finances. Regarding finances, you are going after what you want, exponential growth. Interesting. And what is this? Staying open to beautiful things now because we deserve it. So maybe you're opening and having new ideas, and that's kind of why we had the peacock's feather of seeing different ideas, which can really help with the star card in the reverse and kind of bring more of that healing in. And especially if you're less rigid with Saturn in the reverse here as well. Saturn rules that kind of older mentality. If you kind of adopt more of a childlike innocence, that could maybe help you come to new ideas or fun ideas or something like that, or solutions, right? I feel like children can be so smart because they're constantly learning, right? They're not rigid. They're not stuck in their kind of rules yet. They're not, nobody expects a child to obey everything, but adults can kind of lose their way sometimes and not give themselves places to play or kind of envision anew or do vision board quests and such like that. Interesting messages. All right. And any last messages for Sagittarius masculines, Sagittarius men? We have ego sublimation, vanishing mirror. So maybe like a reflection is like you're like understanding something, or this could be somebody you were dating was helping you with this. Yeah, it's like you're coming back into ownership of yourself. It's like you should stop blocking yourself from inspiration, or music could be relevant, and using power in the right way, staying open to beautiful things, not closing yourself off due to fear or anything like that, and actually welcoming in change could be really beneficial to bring you into more alignment with prosperity and fortune's wheel here with overwhelm of plenty. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal using the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Take care.